morning. Okay. Um, let me let you. I just want my food complete, and I'm gonna hang up. Okay, guys. Sorry. So I'm back, and all right. So we're working on right now we're working on the new job, which is the delivery job, and I'm just scripting the UI. Although as I said before, we're not paying attention to the look of it yet. Okay, so let me just show whoever has missed where we're at. We're at the UI part for the delivery work, shopper job. So for the shopper job, if you have applied for the shopper job, you will have this option to take orders. And when you click on this icon, which will change when we do the UI, you click on it, you get options that of places you can go deliver to. And you see the information of each order, and you can decide to take the order. So let's say we take this order, it's going to lead us to the shop, and so we can start shopping for those things, the list of stuff that we show here. And well, after we got these things, then we can click on go to checkout, and then we can go and check out. Then after it will tell us to go to deliver them. Okay, but yeah, we have to check out first. Um, because we haven't even selected our groceries. So now we have to do picking up those groceries. Okay, so let's do that now. Okay, our first issue was when we take an order. When we take an order, we should see the list right here. So when we go to the place, we have to see the list, but we don't have the list. We cannot see it. So let's deal with that first. Okay, so when somebody clicks on the chosen order, generate order, no. Okay, so show order. When we have done that, the first thing we do is always clear the content. Okay, so the orders list panel visibility is false. And now for each order, each item we have in the order, we're gonna clone this and we're gonna put that there. Okay, so we never put the item in the panel, so that's why we couldn't see it. So now we're gonna say the item dot name dot parent is equal to we're putting it in that shopping panel list. So we're gonna put it into the shopping panel dot item. Okay, so now it should show it. As well as that, we will also put it in our content. The reason for doing that, a table dot insert, is for later on whenever we have a new content for that one, we could use clear content right there. Instead of clearing all the children of that folder and then we have to reinsert the layouts and other things, we'll just use the clear content. So now we are inserting content that we know will be cleared every time we reopen that panel. Okay, so we're going to insert in the table. The name of the table we're inserting in is the contents table, and we're inserting the item that we just created. Okay, so this is the parent of the item is the shopping list panel, but we're putting a reference to that item in the contents so that we can easily delete it whenever we update that UI. Okay, so let's see for that if we can see our list. Yeah, we forgot something else. We have to make it visible. It's not visible. So even if we try and take an order, we cannot see it, but it's actually there this time. It's finally there, but it's invisible. Well, it finally should be there. We'll find out. So item dot visible is equal to true. So now we should be able to see all the items we want to shop for. Okay, so we're gonna wait 2 seconds just so that it has been waiting. And yeah, yeah, it's there, but now they're too huge, too big. Okay, so let's go and delete that. Even if we're not dealing with our design of the UI yet, I still want to, hi, hello. Sorry, I just saw the chat because I wasn't paying much attention to it. I try to come and check it every now and then. So, okay, so now, for we wanted to, yeah, I saw it again and I forgot what I was doing. I got distracted. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to our UI and fix this UI right here. Okay, so strategy UI, change UI, and it's in the job, not job search. Um, it's in orders and then shopping. I think I should name this shopper so we know it's related to the shoppers bar. Okay, so now orders list panel, no shopping yet. So the shopping panel, and we want every item. Okay, so item template is way too long. So each item is only gonna be like about this size. Okay, and we're going to put the UI list layout. I think I will change it to a grid layout actually, and it will make it look much nicer. So we're gonna change it to a grid layout. That way, with a grid layout, we have both horizontal and vertical, so maybe we can have 3 per row and maybe 3 columns and 3 rows. Okay, a list layout only puts them either horizontally or vertically, and a grid layout puts them both horizontal and vertical. Okay, so now our cell padding 5, that's fine. The cell size. Okay, so now for the size, that's the issue. We want to have the size to be about same size as our template. See, look, it changed. It forces the size right now. Okay, and that's what the size we want. So this measure is 100 by 100. So we probably want to put like maybe 25 by 150. So let's go here and put X. X is always the long horizontal. So horizontally we want it a bit longer. Horizontally is fine, and then vertically we're going to put it the scale, not the offset. Why? Okay, so now vertically we want it like maybe 25, and let's see what we have. Okay, so maybe a little longer. So let's say 30, 30, and then Okay, for now we will leave it this way, and we're gonna put like a padding in between. So let's deal with the padding. Um, okay, the thing is, it puts the padding only. Like if we duplicate this, we go to view. We have to. They're all on top of each other. We need the grid layout to like reset. Um, so we can put them in their position. No, it's not. So let's just get a look at it in the game. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I know. I should get a better a mic. I actually have one. Okay, sorry, but I actually have one, but I sent it away. I don't have it with me. Um, you can join the group. I have 200 friends, so I cannot add any more. But you can join the educational gamers group, and you can write to me. But I think you can still send me messages even if we're not friends. So if you send me a message, I will definitely get back to you. I do check my Roblox chat once in a while. But the best way to reach me would be on Discord. For sure, I will get it if you send me a message on Discord. I'll get notified. But yeah, you can join the Roblox group. It's educational gamers. If you go to my profile, my username is Lisa's mom. If you go to the profile, then you will be able to see the group, and then you can just join it and chat with me there, or join the Discord. Okay, so oh, hold on a second. Sorry, just got a message. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for letting me know for the mic issues, by the way, because I can't hear myself. And thank you for subscribing, DPRBI. Okay, I see. Okay, okay. I got you. I will try to not emphasize on that. Okay, so we were checking on the take order. Okay. Yay, so now we know we have to go pick up two waffle and one bread. Okay, so we need to get two waffle, one bread. Of course, we still have to work on the shop. The shop is so ugly, there's no shelf. Yeah, for people that want to do 3D modeling, I leave the 3D modeling for last. But if you guys are interested, we need a shop. Well, that we already need at least two different shops. We need a bench. I plan on doing this last, but for those that don't know how they can help, I'm just mentioning it. Okay, so two waffles. Waffle is this one is a waffle and a bread. This is the bread. So let's now you can't interact with this. So now we're gonna work on actually collecting shopping. The shopping part, which is picking up those groceries so that we can go to checkout. Because right now we can go to checkout, but we don't have any groceries, so we have to be able to pick up the groceries. Okay, I see. Okay, no problem. I understand. I will deal with that mic problem. Sadly. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I'm on my laptop. I actually do not have a mic. I'm gonna get one. As you guys mentioned this, I will get a mic. I don't have one. I honestly don't have one, and that must be why I'm just talking in front of my laptop. But I can write in the chat if you put your specific question. I will answer you in the chat. And as for talking and you're unable to hear what I'm saying well, the mic is one issue and my connection is the second issue. But I will. Yeah, I'm gonna put getting a mic on my to-do list. Let me put that right now. I'm gonna get a mic temporarily because my actual mic for streaming is not with me. Okay, so well, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back now. Yes, Phoebe. Hi. How are you? I hope you are getting ready for bed. But if not, anyways, hi. Okay, so let's go back to yeah. So now I was working on getting our being able to pick up buy things in the store. So let's work on that now. We're going to do that in a separate script. Okay, so now this is I'm getting all the stores in the game. So every store will be in this folder, in the jobs folder and the shopper one, and then stores. Okay, so every store will be there. So we're getting all the stores, and now we're getting all the items in the stores. So um, actually, it's get chosen for this one, and now we're gonna go for every store, and we're gonna give them the capability of shopping for this stuff. Okay, so now we're going to do a for loop of the store. So for each store in I pair of stores. So this is how you write the for loop. Okay, so now we're gonna do with every all the items. So we're gonna do another for loop for all the items in that store. So here is gonna be the store. Okay, so now every item we're gonna add a quick detector on it. Excuse me. Okay, so we have a problem somewhere. Roblox Studio is hinting us at an issue. Hi, Rion Roblox. I think people say that because they want to make sure you're live. Because a lot of people are just they play videos instead of actually being live. So I think that might be why. Anyways, hi. Okay, so click detected apparent equals item, and now we wanna put mouse button one up. I have never recalled how to. I didn't teach myself how to do this by. So we're definitely gonna have an error. Yep, we definitely have an error. So much. Okay, so we said local quick detector, which is like we said it's gonna be a quick detector equals instance dot new quick detector. Now click detector dot parent equals that item. Let's just check that because or whether or not we have an issue with this. We're going to find out whether or not we can click anything. Let's see. Okay, so let's go on. This is right away, so we should be able to click. Yeah, we don't have a click detector on any of these items. So none of these items have a quick detector, so we're going to go and find out what's going on. We will give the game some time to load, so let's do a wait for like 5 seconds so that they can have time to load in the game. 5 seconds to get a quick detector. Oh, yeah. So, observable value undefined as well as store name. Okay, let's go back to this. So we never got to that script because something before that is hindering it. So shopper line 128 count. Okay, so this prompt is going to be defined. Um, and we don't need this prompt yet. We have to put it in the correct at the correct time. We might actually not even be putting it here. We're gonna put it in this. So next issue is shopping line 6. Previously we had parts in Archer's store. Table expected but got an instance. Okay, so yeah, so in Archer's stores, get children. Okay, so there we go. So now this is why we did not have our click detector. So let's go check. Okay, so now we can see that the mouse changes. So we now have a click detector on all of these. We can change the mouse icon, which we will do later when we're dealing with our UI. We're gonna put a nicer icon for shopping, so we know that if we click, we're actually buying this thing. Okay, so let's now continue coding the click detector. Okay, so now we're gonna go click detector. Yeah, something's definitely wrong because it's not giving me the formats for mouse button one up. Connect. Um, Assumption. Okay, so let's do a print, and we're gonna tell the print buy, and then we're gonna check if we're finding the right item. So then we're gonna put item dot name. Buy item dot name. Didn't find the code detector. Is there a? I have a typo that I can't see somehow. Yep, that was it. All of it. There was a typo. So it's not quick. Um. Okay, so there we go. Let's go do some shopping. So if you click on the bread, it says buy items, buy items, buy items. Okay, but that's not what we want. We want the item dot name, so we have the wrong item. When I put dot name, it just says buy item. Okay, so let's see here, store. Okay, so it's store dot item dot get children. Item. Okay, let's see if now we can buy stuff. Yes, now we can buy bread, buy pizza, buy waffle, buy meat. Somebody already ate from that meat. I don't know who's gonna buy it. You can buy the fish bone. Okay, so now we have set up our click on those items, on those objects. So let's continue. Okay, so now I have been struggling. I have been thinking of this previously. When they're buying these things, do they need a shopping cart to or not? I think that's probably the best idea would have actually put these things in a shopping cart. Or how else will they be carrying the items? Let's remove this UI so that we can focus on that. So we're going to make this invisible, make this invisible, and the next one is delivery, invisible. Okay, so now shopping, we can now shop for items, but while we're shopping, we want to have the look that we have picked up these things. We don't want to put it on our head just like we carry the boxes. So, hi, M3 gamers. I'm working on a game, and here we have to shop for items. So let's see. Maybe we put a shopping basket, or we put a pulling the one you push. I'm trying to decide. We're gonna make a quick little a mini version of one of them. Shopping basket versus a cart. Which one? Um, mm, uh, Okay, we're gonna make a card. We're gonna make it a card. So let's just make a little a mini version of the card. Let's pretend that this is a card, okay? We will be designing a real card later, but for now this is just so that we can do some shopping. I know since this big wheels on a card can look short before, but mm, okay. So now we have a quick a fixed card that we can shop in. Now let's just union all of this, make it into one piece, and we're gonna give this to the player. So the player, when they're shopping, they have this card with them. Okay, so this card will also have points in it. We want some positions of where to place items. And you can where's a good place to put this in the player's hands. We're just going to do it right here. So we're gonna weld this card into the player's hand so that they can start shopping. So we're gonna get the player. local player equals game dot players dot local player, and now we're going to get this cart. So I think we're actually going to put, oh, it's very simple. We're going to put the cart here. The cart is going to be somewhere in the store, and then the shoppers has to is going to pick up a cart to put items into. Okay, so they can pick up a cart. Because I think I'll also put the option of having a basket. But for now, we'll start with the cart because then we can put as many items as you want in it. Okay, so let's see. Um, so you should be able to click on this cart for you to and pick one out. So let's do prompts here. I'm gonna put a prompt on this. We'll call this cart, and we're gonna put a proximity prompt on it, which will be tick. So you can tick it. Originally, this one is going to be anchored. You can't move it, but the one that we're taking will be able to move. So we'll remove the cart and put it into the store. We're gonna put it in one in each, but for now we just put one. And the player can only have one card, by the way, so we'll just make sure of that. Okay, so for every store, we're also gonna get that card. So local card prompt is equal to store dot cart. Okay, dot proximity prompt. Okay, and then when we click on this prompt, once it's triggered, uh, once it's triggered, we're gonna connect the function to pick it up. So let me do a copy paste of my code to pick up things, pick up items. It's very useful to have code that we can just copy paste to me. Just want to open in my code snippets. Okay, so now we have it. I'm looking for a world. I call it world. Okay, so once it has been triggered, we're gonna create a world, and world.parent equals the cart. So one is going to be the cart. So we should have put here local cart and put the cart there, and then we go to the cart dot proximity. Okay, so now the world cart dot parent, we're gonna put it to the cart, and cart 0 will be the cart, and cart 1 will be the player. So cart 1 will be player. We didn't put our player high enough. Our player has to be placed at the top. So player dot character, so the character of the player. And yeah, right hand is actually not a bad place to put it. And then the origin, we're definitely changing the origin. Okay, so for now we're putting it here, but we're gonna change where it is because that part is not gonna be in a good spot in our hands. Oh, we also have to change it from being anchored. We're about to fall into the ground. Yeah, it's we're stuck in it. So let's first on enter. Once we're done, we're going to say actually right away. That way, we're making a copy. we'll put a capital C here, and then the coffee will be a small c. Local cart equals the actual cart, and we're gonna clone it. We're gonna make a clone. And we're going to make sure that it's not anchored. This clone will not be anchored, so anchored is equal to false. Otherwise, the player will not be able to move and they can't go shopping with it. So now it's unanchored, they can move around the map with it. We never gave it a parent, so we have to go back again. The cart parent will be the small cart. The parent will be the player's character. Okay, so let's look at a card. Okay, so now we're going to fix the location of the cart. Just notification. Okay, so we're gonna fix the location of the cart so that we're holding it at the handle and not in the middle of it. Um, let's do that. We're gonna put this at 0 for now, and then oops, cart is not a valid member. So we will wait. We have to wait. It hasn't loaded. Oh no, we already did a wait 5 seconds. Okay, so this still hasn't loaded yet at the moment. Output shopping line 7. Store dot cart. Okay, because this one has a cart, but the other one does not have a cart yet. So let's just put it for now. We're gonna put a cart in the other one as well. We couldn't find the cart in the store. The stores are still closed. Let's move them. Oops. Alright. I think I have a better place for this. Not the right hand, but the hip. We're actually going to put it to the player's uh, torso. That way it will right away be in the center and we only have to adjust one value. Let's find out which value that is. I can not remember. Um, I don't think it's Y. It might actually be Z. So we're going to do a test by putting 20, adding a 20 on the Z. Yeah, so it is Z. We don't want it to be that far away. So 20 is definitely too much. I did 20 so that way it would be very obvious. So maybe like a 5. Okay, so that 5 is looking good. We I kind of don't like it shaking so much, so that is going to be a problem. Um, hmm. I'm going to have to fix some of the values on there. Okay, so 5 is too much. So let's go 3.5. Okay, so now that's 6, and now we have to rotate it. So the types dot rotation. Um, equals vector 3 dot new, and we have to rotate it by a full 180, but I don't remember in which direction. So we're gonna try each one. It's not Z, so it's X or Y. Yeah, it should be X, because it's horizontal rotation. Oh, it's not X. Ah, we have it wrong. Okay, so then let's try it on the Y. It should be Y, because I really don't think it's on the Z. To rotate this. Okay, 180 is too much. Is it only 90-degree rotation? Um, hmm. I should have paid more attention when it was a other direction. Okay, so our collision is really making this troublesome. So we're gonna make it that you can collide is equal to false. Otherwise, we're going to collide into this is it's really adjusting whatever rotation we put. It is changing because it's colliding with the player, and yeah. So we're gonna put pin collide being off, and that rotation is still wrong. So let's put back at 0, and I should pay more attention to where it was. Okay, so put back at 0 to see where it starts off at. Okay, so it starts off this way. Okay, so we only want to rotate. Okay, so we only want to rotate. It's here. It's less than 180. So let's say about 150. Otherwise, the opposite direction. Okay, so 150 rotation. Okay, so it's the wrong direction. So because I'm not very good at mental calculation, we'll put 360 minus 150 because it's the opposite direction. And let's see if, yeah, so that was the right one. Okay, so now we want to put it to the torso instead, and we want to block it from lifting up. So we're going to change it so that it will not move on the Y and the Z axis, but only it follows the player, but it does not change. It doesn't lift up. We don't want it lifting up when the player is walking. Okay. Oh, that's because the player's hand is in the player's head. So when you put it in the torso, this will actually automatically be resolved. Okay, so let's now put it to the torso because the torso is not moving, but the player's hand is lifting up and down. Okay, so now to find the player's torso, let's just use a rig. We're going to refer to get the exact name. We're gonna check a rig. So let's check this rig. Um, okay, well, this rig is okay. Let's find the right one. So if we use the torso, lower torso is right there. It does not move, if I'm not mistaken. So we will use the lower torso instead of using the hand. Okay, so instead of right hand, lower torso L, lower, and then torso for capital T. Okay, So I think it's the lower torso that does not move. We will check. Yeah, there we go. The lower torso. The only thing is it's too high, so we're gonna bring it down a little bit. So we're gonna bring it down a little to the ground and also a little bit further down. But if not, we're good with our. Okay, so when we put the keyframe a little further back, so let's put it at 4, and a little more to the ground would be on the y-axis, so the second one, and we want it down, so we'll do a minus, maybe a minus 1 or minus 0.5. Okay, so let's just look over again. Okay, so for the y, it's not a minus but a plus because we can clearly see that it went up, but we want it to go down. We want to do the opposite by 0.5. I think it was enough. So 0.7. Let's go get our cards. Can we do shopping? Okay, it's a little now. It's 0.7 is too much. It's too far down in the ground. And what did our rotation change? I'm not sure why rotation changed because it should not have. I didn't touch rotation again. By the way, there's no point doing this because when we have the final version of our card, um, we definitely we want to remove that proximity compound there. When we have the final version of our card, we do not we have to adjust it anyway. Okay, so let's remove that prompt and start clicking and connecting. And the lower torso is still not the right place. It still makes it move. It's probably the upper torso, but we'll go on the specifics later on. Um, okay, so what did I just want to change? Rotation was okay. Oops. Oh, we want to remove the prompts. So we're gonna say the cards dot proximity prompt. We're gonna destroy that prompt first thing. Destroy. Okay, so good. Now let's start clicking and collecting. So now we have an item. So we're gonna start putting these items in the cart. We're gonna also add some player animations while these things are happening. But we're gonna do that after. Okay, so now we're gonna do a print. Not a print. um, so we have the item, and we're gonna put the item in the cart. So item dot parent. We don't have the part because we didn't put it. We're going to find the part in the player. So we're gonna do. This is a for loop. We don't want to do it in the for loop. Okay, so here we're gonna put local player cards equals nil, or we can just declare it empty right there. And then after we have put it to the player, we will put player cards equals cards. And then here we're going to put the parent is equal to the cart. So but that's not all we need to do in order to put it in the cart. We have to um, where is it? We're going to move it to there. So we're going to change the location of it because we're changing the parent. It will still be the item will still be in the store, even if the parent is the cart. So we have to make sure that it's physically in the cart. So we're changing its position. But we don't want to take the actual item. We want to take a clone of the item so other people can buy or you yourself can buy more of that item. So we're going to do hmm, the real item with the capital I and the fake item with the small I. Okay, so now we have a copy of the item. We put the player is the parent is the card, and now we want to change the position. The position equals we're gonna put the same position as the card, the player card dot position. Position is a vector three, so we're gonna add to we're gonna put that position plus vector three. Um, and we not here on the Y. We want it actually higher on the Y by 3, and you will guys will see why I do that in this. Let's just set that before we continue. Item dot entered. Yeah, leave it entered for now. Okay, so we have our card. We select something. And it, oh, it's I saw this while I was doing it, and I saw. Okay. Position is not a member of Pancake. So the Pancake does not have a position. Okay, some of these are models, some of these are types. Not all of them are. See if I'm lucky to get one of them that's not a model. Seriously, there must be one that's not a model. Okay, we'll just change the keyframe. Mhm. By changing keyframe, it also copies the location. Keyframe is not a valid member of model. Okay, let's let's so we have to check because we have both types, model and parts. We're going to do a check which one it is. So we're going to see if item. We're gonna put local item type equals type of item. We don't want the type, we want the class. We actually want the class, not the type. Um, our item is under here, so we can check higher up. Item type equals item dot class name, and we're going to print what the class name is. So you know what? We just want to know if it's a model or if it's a part because we're going to be doing it different depending on which one it is. Okay, so this one's a model. This one's a model. This one's a mesh part. Mesh part, this one. And we might have some that are going to be just a part model. Okay. So we're going to say now if item type equals model with a capital M, then do this, else if, because we might have another part later on, item type equals, we saw here if the other type is mesh part, then do this. Okay, so let me just format this because I don't like it looking like that. Um, third part in. Well, we gotta. I actually never used this option before. But since the box said that, let's try that out. That's not what we want to try that out. Oh, that actually is. I thought it said it. So let's see. Yeah, that is actually where we want to put it. So let's do that. Let's test that out. Interesting. Let's see if the AI actually has a, well, it definitely has a bigger brain than me. Oh, we don't have a cut. Why is our cut now in a different position than it was before? Yeah, so AI, you failed. Okay. Okay, so let's yeah, so that's what Carmen tell you. Okay, so now we want to place data item. So let's go see what our models are doing here. Model, if we have a model, just any model, for example, if we look at yeah, so it has a position, but it does not have a C frame. Okay, so we're looking at a model here and it has position. Okay, so have a position, you have position here and everything. So then we're gonna, but that's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna use the move to because any model, we can use move to for it. Oops, what move to? Okay, if our item is a model, there is the thing that says move to. Okay, and then we put where. Okay, so it's not always gonna be a model. So I just did that to get the move to position. Okay, so we're going to move it to the player, to the cards, to the player cards. We had a plus what times plus vector 3 dot new 0 minus 3 0. A little above the cards, and you guys are going to see why I did that. Let's do that. I feel like we missed something. We removed the adding it to the oh, it's right under. um, Every time I click on this, I'm telling you, it puts it at a different position every single time. Arithmetic instance and vector 3. Me, 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 me. Um, player card dot sequence. I think it's just a move to what it wants to position or keyframe. No, this time it's fine, and another time it's not fine. Continue. Unable to pass keyframe to vector 3. Again, so we're going to line 32. So much, so much test and error. Um, I think mostly probably I'm asking for no. Oh, okay, let's see. I think I can under it. So it's actually just did nothing. It should have. Let's check what it shows there. So this is mom cart. The card has lots of items in it, but I can't see any of the items. Okay, so yeah, everything we clicked actually was added to the card. So every time I click something, it is added to the card. Okay, so we do have our items. And going backwards, the card makes me go backwards if I jump. Don't jump with the card. Whee! You need to add some weight to it. Need more weight. Okay, so yeah, so we're definitely adding the items to the cart. The issue is remains their position. Their position, you cannot see them. So let's find where are they? So where's that pancake? Where's this bread? I'm clicking them and I'm trying to see where are they, and they're nowhere to be seen. So my theory is, oh, they are under the ground. Look at that. They're under the ground. Look when we click, they're behind us under the ground. Okay, so let me turn in a way that it can be a little beautiful. If I click on something, oh, this one is not even, this one is here. Look, it's not moving though, so it's not moving with the cart. It stays, it's right there under the ground. And if I check the cheese, okay, so from their own position, from the original location, no, it's not always the same. One bird is there. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are seeing this. Um, Look at the outline, the blue outline. So they are under the ground. So let's first solve that. So this is a plus two. Okay, so now so we know we're collecting things. We just know that they're not going in the right place. Okay, so we know we're definitely putting things in our cart. We just can't see them. Okay, so let's go to clear and let's see mom in our cart. What do we have now and where are they? Okay, this time some of them are haven't even moved at all. Okay, so those that have moved, yeah, so the model ones, like so the models have not moved at all, and the mesh parts are on the ground. Okay, so the mesh parts being on the ground, we put it as three, and then for the models, we're going to actually going to weld them to the carts, but we're not doing that yet. Okay, so we're gonna click a few. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted them all to do, is to do what this one just did. Yes, that's what I want them all to do. Okay, awesome. So it's finally working for the models. And for the mesh part, we'll figure that out later. Okay, so for the models, that's exactly what I want to do, and I tell you guys now why I do it this way. Okay, so now that we're doing this, so I will show you guys. That was just to put a little animation. So for models, it's working fine. So what we're going to do first, as soon as we click, when we click, we're going to prevent the player from moving. So we can have a little animation we can click. So then we're going to prevent the player from moving. So player dot walk speed. Um, yeah, I'm trying to remember how I changed the walk speed. Oh, you have to get the humanoid. Player the humanoid. So let's go see in a model. A rig. By the way, player is the same. Okay, so player the humanoid. A rig and a player has the same. So we do not have walk speed in humanoid, so it's not humanoid. Um, is it an maze? No, it's not. It should not be an maze. Oh man, I'm checking on the way. Okay, so we're just going to check. Walk speed. Yeah, it's literally just walk speed. Options. Yeah, so it is the humanoid. So it is the humanoid that we change the walk speed with. So the humanoid got walk speed, and we'll do the same thing for the jump height. So that way they cannot move. And then after our little animation is done, we're going to put it back to normal. Let's actually find what the previous one was first. In case it's not the default 25 at the moment, we don't want to have to come back and change it. Just the local um, default default walk speed equals. We're gonna get their walk speed first before changing it, and we're gonna do the same with their jump height equals the previous jump height. Okay, so now that we have those two things, we can put it at 0 now, and then when we're done at the very end, we're going to put it back to the default. If the player either maybe they bought a task or something to be faster, or by the way, if they do lots of physical activity, they can increase their speed. Okay, so this is just to prevent the player from moving. If you put your walk speed at 0 and you try to walk, you're not gonna get anywhere. The same with height, so it's like a freeze the player. So we're kind of like freezing the player now so that we can have this mini animation. Okay, so for model is fine. We will figure out what the issue is with the next part later. Okay, so now that we're gonna now put the item dot after it's been placed on top there. We're going to do the item dot anchored equals false. Okay, so that way we can see it falling into the cart. Okay, so now it was to false, and then we're gonna give it like 1 second to maybe less, because now that I think about it, the player will might be really they might not wanna have to wait too long for that. Okay, so after we're gonna make it unanchored for a little while, and then we'll make it back anchored right after that. I mean, there's lots of ways we can do this instead. Like usually games will have like predefined positions or like calculated positions, and just place each item at the next position. But I just decided let's see if this will work. This um yeah, Cancellite is already on. Okay, so let's test this out. Whether or not this is an appealing animation. I thought of it in my head, but I haven't seen it. So let's test. I don't have a humanoid. So humanoid is not a valid. Oh, okay, yeah. So if it's the player or not a rig, the humanoid is in the character. So player dot character dot humanoid. The rig is directly dot humanoid, but for player. Again, I should just literally put humanoid up there because to avoid all of this, local humanoid equals player dot character dot humanoid, and just do this. If I did miss any place, let's go. No, it didn't work. It didn't work. I want you to fall. It's not falling. Um, oh yeah, because this is the model. The model it wouldn't fall. No, it still should fall, but I have to make the its children um unanchored and not the model itself because a model itself does not have an anchor, but the children of the model have an anchor. Let's figure out the frame, the mesh part frame. We also wanted to follow the cart, so we also have to make sure that we weld it to the cart. So we're going to do a weld, instance weld. Okay, so we have a new weld. The first part is going to be the item. The second one is going to be the cart. So the cart. Yeah. And item. Okay, so we're welding it as well. We're just remove this for now. Our animation don't seem to be working, so we're just going to leave it not just put it in the cart for now, and we'll deal with adding animation later. Because I want it to be good. Okay, so it's still anchored. Oh, look at me flying! It's anchored, so I can't move. The bread is anchored, and because we welded it. Okay, so let's unanchor all of these parts. We have no choice if you want to move around with it. So if we make it never being anchored, and try to avoid doing a for loop on every piece of the item, but looks like we might have no choice. Oh yeah, we're good. We don't have to. But the sad thing is everything is going to do the very, will be doing that. And we can put one on top of each other, like most things do, which I don't find it very nice. I suck. And Carrie is not a bad member of the so we're gonna have to create a function to enter those parts. So local function, um, oh, we don't have to at all. We don't have to, because we're not doing the animation now, we're gonna just do that animation later on. Then it really doesn't matter. We don't have to touch anchor. We can leave it, it's already anchored in here. So, well, probably it says yes, I do. It says, if I don't, make it not anchored, I'm not moving and I'm not going anywhere. Okay, fine. We have to do this function. Anchor. Yeah, you can't move with something which is like anchor. Okay, so here I'm gonna put a part. We don't know what it is, so we're gonna do like this, and then if it's a mesh part, very easy. We can just put item dot anchored equals false. If it's a model, not so easy, then we're gonna call our function called unanchor, and we're gonna pass that item so that the item is not anchored. Okay, so now we have our part, which is a model. Okay, so now we're gonna get every child of this model. So we're gonna for loop for every part in this model. We just call it a part. In I pairs, um, this will call it a model of the model. We're getting all its descendants, not just children, all the descendants. Okay, and then we're going to do parts dot anchored equals false. Now that should fix it. Let's check. Okay, so we're good with our bread. Our bread is upside down. But it's not okay for our cake. Anchored is not a valid member of cake.topping. So in the model, there's more models. That is not good. Let's see. Okay. We need our view. What did I just put? One more time, view. View explorer. It looks like our cake. I pressed the wrong X. Our cake has our model has model in it and model in price. Let's see. Yeah. So oh my gosh. Okay, so the model can have lots of models in them. Uh, oh man. Okay, so we need to, our function is gonna be super, um, we're doing the very same thing that we did here, and we're calling that function. If item, we're just going to do, okay, so I, if that part dot class name equals model, then we're calling back this function on that part. And if it's not, and we just do it directly here. Now this function is calling back itself. My goodness, let's just see. I know that works in PHP. I've never tried this in LUA. Enter is not a valid member of quick detector. Oh, it has other things. It even has the quick detector as well. Okay, so only if it's a part. We have to make sure that only if it's a part. Um, there's no point to use the quick detector. So else if, we have to do an else if, part dot class name equals a mesh part. And okay, so it's not gonna affect quick detectors. So only if it's a mesh part, and if it's a model, it will do this. This my goodness. You know, for those lots of experience, don't have to go through this. But what I'm doing, okay, so we're still fine with this part, the dot model. Expected base dot model. Okay, so now that we're fine, we cannot weld. We have the same issue with welding. Okay, so let's go back here. Um, okay, we're gonna do the very same thing here. Ooh, now we need to get the item in order to weld it. And the item here is that part. I hope it doesn't put everything into like it separates it. Let's see we don't get the cake in 100 pieces in there. If it works, depending on how. Okay, so we're good when it comes to these types. They just want it. They're all in red. They just will be. Okay, good. Now we have our cake. Awesome. So now we're fine. Later we'll fix that. Like we got all of these items one inside of each other. We definitely don't want that, and we also don't want. Well, normally the shops will be very far from each other. Okay, but I have items from this shop in my cart, and I have items from that shop as well in my cart. So we slide away something, and how do we slide? I don't know. Yes, I'm checking. Okay, so it fell out of the cart. So this one fell out of the cart. To fly away. Yeah, because I cannot click on it. Okay. So that's how I know it's not. So we have another bread and another bread. Not pizza, chicken bone. Okay, so sadly we cannot see all of these items, but they're in the cart. So we're gonna work on that animation later on. But what we wanted for now was showing that we do have our items in our cart, and we can go check out. So now we can go check out with these items. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be working on now. Next. Sorry, I don't know about now. Now, I have to finish for now, and we will continue with it. So for now, we have items that we collected. Uh, the next part before we check out, by the way, is I will show you guys what the next part we'll be working on is when we have our list. So let's say we're going in shop, we're taking order. It says 2 lemons. So what we want is after you pick your card and you have chosen the two lemons, where are lemons? Lemons. Okay, so that's it here. It's too small. We have to fix that. Yeah. So we have the lemons in the cart. We do want to take it out of the list. We're gonna do like either a cross cross it out, or put like how many out of two, 0 out of 2, etc. So we're gonna update our UI while we're shopping, so we know what we have to get, what we still have to get, and then we go check out. Okay, and also if somebody clicks something that's not on the list, it will not pick up. Okay, so that we still have all of that to do. So we'll be dealing with shopping based on our UI. So if we're doing a shopper, we're working with shopper, we cannot buy for ourselves. We can only buy for the customer. So it has to be stuff on the list. So if there's no pizza on the list, we should not be able to pick up a pizza. Otherwise, who's gonna pay for that pizza? Right now, the customer is paying for everything we're shopping. So we have to make sure that it only allows you to pick up the things on your list. And if you click on the wrong thing, it tells you. So people who don't know the right word in English, you pick up the wrong thing, it says, well, this is a pizza, it's not on your list. Okay, or something like that. All right, we're gonna end here for now. There was lots of trial and error. um, That's why when you finally get the last version of a code you tested, it's always good to save the snippet so you don't go back to it. Well, people with good memory, good for you. Um, Otherwise, save it so that way the next time you don't take long on the very same issue again. Yeah, so I will be saving that for my own self for the next time because I will have a bad memory and go through the entire process all over again. Okay, so we're stopping here for now. I have to go eat before I start work. Thank you for whoever was watching the stream and those who are gonna watch it later, the update. Thank you, and we'll continue hopefully tomorrow. Oh wait, it is not tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow night. Anyways, bye. Have a good day. Thank you